Okay, so here are the drifts strapped to my little pack. They seem to go in pretty well. Like they're not going to be obtrusive on the ride down at all, and they should be really light, so you almost don't even know it's there. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so just real quick, we just rode down over there, and I had the drift boards on my back, and they're super, super light. Like, didn't even feel them. Really comfortable to have. They're a little bit low on the back here, like right there. So I sat down, I couldn't get back up because I was like stuck in the snow, but they're really light, and they're not obtrusive at all when you're riding down, and yeah, it felt pretty good. Hey everyone, this is Steph with thegoodride.com. We are going to talk about the drift boards today. They're like mini approach skis, I guess, would be the closest thing that already exists in the market to them. But they are an extremely light version of like a snowshoe slash split board. And they're meant to be able to, you know, lightly carry on your back when you're snowboarding down and feel really light underfoot as you're going up, but they give you kind of ample float and a little bit of glide or drift in the snow as you're going by, because you get the skins on the bottom, you get that grab that like split boards do, but then they're small like a snowshoe. And I just took them up as pretty, I mean, it was a decent ascent, and I broke trail the whole way, and it was surprisingly easy. I guess in my mind I was comparing them to kind of snowshoes in a way, because for me snowshoes are a little bit more difficult because they're a little fatter, so you have to kind of walk strangely sometimes, whereas these ones are thin enough to where you can have more of a natural glide where you don't have to really worry about stepping on yourself as you're moving. And then they also are cool because they fit right in the skin tracks. If you're going up where a bunch of other people are going, you're not crushing the skin track like snowshoes would. They're pretty, very, very simple. That's kind of what I like about them the most, is they're super simple. All you have are these two straps that go over your boot, and I'll show you them in a second. And you get a heel cup that's adjustable, can go down or up, and then they have little adjusting screws. So like when I wore my Sorels in these, it was a little loose and I was getting kind of like this weird wobble, and the heel cup wouldn't stay in place. So I would have had to size down, which I didn't do, I have to try, but you can make them a little smaller to fit a smaller boot. But I think the whole point of them is to be as light as possible and as functional as possible while keeping the cost down as well. But yeah, I mean, great option. Split board, you know, now you can take this out and get up there almost just as fast, but you can choose the board depending on the conditions, because not all, you know, sometimes you don't go splitting in powder days and you want like a normal board or something. So that's cool. You know, traversing wasn't too bad. I don't think it was as good as a split board traversing, but it was fine. The only time it felt weird was when it was on kind of harder snow, but I mean, traversing on hard snow is kind of sketchy anyway. So and then I did get, as I moved up, the straps kind of tended to loosen just a little bit, so you had to just kind of keep an eye when you started getting movement like this. All you have to do is cinch them down, which is fine. But here, I'll show you how they work here. I kind of like that the straps just kind of stay looped like this. You don't have clips to clip in or clip out, and all you do is put your foot in here. One goes over the toe. Can you see with my big pants there? And then this comes up to kind of fit wherever it fits you. I put it just kind of like about right here. And then you just tighten it down, cinch, cinch. And then I kind of tucked this one either in my pants or right there, just so it's not flopping. This would be the only thing that, I don't know, figure out some way to put them. But, you know, and then you get the heel lifts for going up, which were nice. I use those also. You get a little one and a big one. And yeah, I mean, super simple. You know, on their website they have crampons that you can buy to add on here, and then they also have a new set of skins, so if the skins get worn out, then you just take them off and you buy a new pair of skins. So, you know, I think it's a super practical thing for side countries, short hikes. I would want to try them if I'm going to do like an overnighter, to see how they would do with a bunch of weight on my back, because if you're going out overnight, you have like all your camping gear plus the snowboard to be extra heavy, whereas, you know, I don't know, maybe I would split for a overnight backcountry and I could use these just for any other approach that's like, you know, a couple miles or so. But awesome price point, honestly, for what you're getting, and really fun product. There you go.